Hi, Brad Stevens here, and welcome to this Nano Learning series. If you're here, it's probably because you've struggled with scaling your business and having challenges related to time, money, or knowledge. Those are three of the big challenges we see. Or you're just curious about this whole outsourcing virtual assistant thing. What are the challenges? What are the opportunities with it? Well, I've had a chance actually to speak for about 60 EO chapters, globally. And the story I hear from people that are in the audience that are just starting or those that are doing this every day is they come away with pages of notes of how to start properly or ways they can take it to another level. Brief context, I'm an EO Atlanta member for 9 years. I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years. And I learned about this whole journey in growing my last company. We manufactured and distributed teeth whitening products all over the world. And it's actually when I first joined EO, we had a product disaster happen, cash got super tight, had to get lean, and I learned about this whole gig economy world. I was forced to become a student of it. And before I knew it, we had dozens of people all over the world through these gig economy platforms helping us do work fast, low cost, and cheap and help us save the business at the time. But more importantly, what I learned, it completely redefined how I was going to start or grow any business in the future. I took away that knowledge set from that experience. It was kind of my COVID a number of years ago. And so it was actually my EO forum that encouraged me, said, Brad, everybody comes to you on this whole outsourcing VA thing. Why don't you start something around that? And so I actually got to do a lot of speaking in EO. It kind of kicked off that journey. There was a chapter that had a speaker cancel on them over at EO Birmingham and asked me to come and fill a gap. And I got a chance to, and people kept me for an hour afterwards, and people were really intrigued with this whole outsourcing VA world. Fast forward, I had a chance to speak for a ton of chapters on this subject matter and ended up launching our own company. And at the time of this filming here, we got to about 380 employees in just around 2.5 years, providing virtual assistants in the Philippines, supporting business owners all over the world. I share all that to say is that I live and breathe this every day. It's a part of my world and interface with thousands of entrepreneurs on this subject matter. And what I want to try and help share with you today is the shortcuts, how to avoid some of the blood, sweat, and tears that I experienced and have seen many others that have experienced in this journey, and then walk away with an automate and delegate roadmap, right? How do you automate and delegate and leverage this world effectively? And I'll invite you to bring your key execs into this journey as well in your forum. And your key execs are going to be the ones that do a lot of the implementation around this. When I speak at chapters, they always kind of bring key execs because it's going to fall kind of in their lap in a lot of ways to kind of learn, embrace it along with yourself. So bring key execs, bring your forum. I've seen a lot of forums create accountability groups around this, and certainly with the accelerators, because this is not a short-term tip or trick. This is where everything is going with small to medium business. And I want to encourage you to go on this journey. And I'm going to share with you a bunch of additional tools and resources at the end of this in the guide that you'll be able to tap into, including a TEDx talk that I just did on how personal global economies are redefining entrepreneurial success. It's had over 20,000 views. Going to be sharing that with some other resources. So I normally do this as a 3-hour workshop on site and 90-minute webinar. We're going to compress down to the biggest takeaways for you to have value in the next 30 minutes or so here together. So let's get started. Hi, Brad Stevens here, and welcome to Manila, Philippines. If you know anything about me, I'm all about virtual assistants and outsourcing. Been doing it for the last 10 years. We each had a chance to visit 20 facilities over the last 4 days. We visited Manila, Makati, Clark, seeing all the latest that there is to offer with virtual assistants and outsourcing here. We're actually at a co-working location here just in the Manila area. We're doing our quarterly strategy session with two of our main team members, Third and J-Cell. We actually got a chance to go visit a village. We actually bought for 32 kids and went and delivered for them, which was a really amazing experience. It's all about giving back.